first outside hitter for
36 straight wins, 91% win rate, Italy's men's and women's team, both ruling world volleyball. How do you build that kind of dynasty? Not a lucky generation, but a system so deep, dominance becomes routine. This is how Italy built a volleyball empire and why the rest of the world is still trying to catch up. To understand why the Italian teams are dominant, let's first look at the evidence. On the men's side, Italy have claimed multiple world titles, winning the FIVB Volleyball Men's World Championship in 1990, 1994, 1998, and then again in 2022. On the women's side, Italy achieved World Championship gold in 2002 and again in 2025. In 2025, both men's and women's squads held world titles simultaneously, a feat not seen since the Soviet Union in 1960. Beyond titles, the depth and consistency are staggering. Across the 2025 season, the two senior Italian squads notched 40 wins in 44 matches, a 91% win rate. That level of consistency across both genders and over time underpins the dynasty narrative. What sets Italy apart tactically and in training? First, a strong emphasis on disciplined systems. The Italian teams are known for their structured defenses, flexible rotations, and serve pressure game. For example, the women's team in the 2025 VNL had veteran libero Monica De Gennaro, MVP, whose reads and digs anchored the backcourt. The setter Alicia Oro had over 200 successful sets in that tournament alone. On the men's side, their final in the 2022 World Championship against Poland shows the effect of their tactical evolution, losing the first set 22-25, then responding 25-21, 25-18, 25-20, demonstrating superior adjustment, block defense, and transition attack. Beyond match tactics, their training culture invests heavily in fundamentals: serve-receive, first tempo, middle attacks, jump serve pressure, defense system coverage. The infrastructure, clubs, academies, federation-run programs is designed to deliver athletes who already understand high-level tactical systems when they reach the national team. A key pillar of Italy's dominance is its development pipeline. The Italian Volleyball Federation, or FIPAV, has a strategic plan for 2021-26 that emphasizes promotion, athlete preparation, coach education, and youth identification. Programs such as the Club Italia project provide selection, technical training, and specialization of young players across roles. At club level, academies like Scuola Andolini and Moderna have networks of over 80 clubs training players from age 3 to 18 across multiple regions. What this produces is not only a handful of world-class stars, but roster depth. The team isn't reliant on one super athlete, they have multiples in each position capable of stepping in. That depth makes them resilient to injuries, tactical surprises, and long tournaments. Another dimension, the domestic environment. In Italy, volleyball is one of the leading team sports. Club leagues, both men's SuperLega and women's Serie A1, are among the world's strongest, bringing competitive weekly exposure. Developing players in high-pressure environments domestically raises the baseline standard. Moreover, the culture emphasizes teamwork, tactical acumen, and versatility. When players arrive at the national setup, they already speak the tactical language of Italian volleyball. The sustained success breeds further success. Young players see the standard, want to match it, clubs invest accordingly, a positive feedback loop. So why does this not just happen for a cycle but persist? Because Italy's system ties the elite level performance back into the grassroots, into the coaching structure, into youth identification, and into domestic competition. They reinvent, refresh, and maintain standards. As one commentator noted, the women's squad under coach Julio Velasco set a streak of 36 consecutive wins with no loss periods lasting over a year. Their resilience in matches, ability to adjust in-game, depth of bench, and structural consistency means that they can avoid the typical golden generation burnout trap. Instead of relying purely on 5 or 6 stars, they build systems that make the team greater than any one athlete. While the system is central, individual impact cannot be ignored. On the women's side, opposite Paola Egonu, powered the attack in major finals, for example scoring 22 points in the 2025 World Championship final against Turkey. Her combination of power, technique and ability to execute under pressure gives Italy a go-to weapon. On the men's side, setter Simone Giannelli and his squad demonstrated in 2022 that Italy's serving, receiving, middle tempo attacks and block transitions could overwhelm a strong Poland side. These players elevated the system, but the key is that when one player is contained, the system still functions. That is the mark of true dominance.